I'm Jeannette Rocher in the NewsWatch newsroom. Coming up next, a major protest in Westwood. I'm Jeannette Rocher with Jay Leno in Hollywood and the Raptor. That story coming up next. That's right, Jay. I'm on 2nd and Livingston where a 17-year-old girl was raped. Now, police just released this composite sketch of the suspect, and they're warning residents to be on the lookout. 2 teenagers are dead tonight after a street race in Harbor City. It happened just before midnight near Sepulveda in Maine. I'm Jeannette Rocher in Westwood, where military veterans have a message for a U.S. senator. I'm Jeannette Rocher in North Hollywood, where police hope this surveillance camera will help them catch a hit-and-run killer. That story coming up. Plus, a new job for Betty White. Those stories and more next on NewsWatch. Amidst the afternoon traffic in North Hollywood sits this flower and candle memorial. It marks the spot where 30-year-old Gabriel Pumpa lost his life in a hit-and-run accident last night. Area residents like Mike Lipshin are saddened that a tragedy like this has occurred so close to home.
Oh, it's tragic. It's very bad, just have something happen like that, it's awful. It's a shame, 30 years old? That's young, but you got to be careful.
The fatal crash occurred near the intersection of Satsuma and Van Owen in North Hollywood around 2:15 a.m. Police say a motorist who was driving by saw the body and called 911. So far, there are no witnesses, but officers hope someone who may have seen the accident will come forward.
It's really important because we don't have leads, and by the community coming forward, we have a very good chance in solving this crime.
Although police are still waiting for witnesses to come forward, they're also relying heavily on this video surveillance camera, which was rolling at the time of the accident, which happened right across the street.
Unfortunately, it takes some time to look at the videos to see if there is any evidentiary value.
For other residents, the tragedy comes as no surprise. Eddie Taylor lives in the area and walks down this street every day. He says the speed of traffic here is a big problem.
There is a little traffic, they're speeding. I have to watch my back, basically, so, I try to be as careful as I can, but I heard about the news and it's unfortunate.
If you can help police with this case, call their tip line at 1-877-LAPD 24/7. From North Hollywood, Jeannette Rocher, NewsWatch LA. Take a good look at these faces. They're the faces of military veterans and American workers who want the right to join a union with a simple signature under the Employee Free Choice Act. Tony Allen is a former Marine who came out to support the cause.
We are what make what America. We're the core of America. You ever speak to somebody, they know a veteran, have a veteran in the family, or are a veteran themselves. And it's our freedoms we enjoy are a result of that. And now we have something that we should be able to sign up for. Why can't we sign up?
Approximately 100 protesters gathered outside the office of California Senator Dianne Feinstein in Westwood. A 4-minute video was played repeatedly calling on the senator to support the Free Choice Act. Maria Durazo of the Los Angeles Union is the organizer of the protests.
Part of the getting out of the depression was making sure that workers had a right to good middle-class jobs through unionization, and that's what we expect now. We built the best middle class in the world. Now we got to go back to building that middle class. That's why we call on Senator Feinstein to pass the Employee Free Choice Act.
Senator Feinstein did not come out to address the protesters this afternoon and declined to make any comments on camera. But organizers say that in the past, she's been critical of the Free Choice Act.
And now she is trying to play the role of a compromise, trying to figure out a compromise.
The majority of the protesters today are U.S. veterans who say their lives have been turned upside down by not having a union to protect them.
We'll be back.
Ryan Collins isn't a veteran, but works to unionize companies. He believes the Employee Free Choice Act will make his job much easier.
I think it's very important, and that way that that they don't have to go through the intimidation and firings and all that, and worried if they're going to lose their job, if they're going to be able to feed their families and pay their mortgages.
From Westwood, Jeannette Rocher, NewsWatch LA.
Hey, right here in the yellow.
Stars and cars hit the red carpet tonight in Hollywood for the premiere of the off-road racing documentary, Raptor Born in Baja. It brought out celebrities, sports legends, and car enthusiasts alike. Jay Leno, who's known for his passion for cars and extensive collection of hot rods, was naturally drawn to the speedster film.
Any kind of car thing I show up for. Cars, motorcycles, anything that rolls and explodes and makes noise, I show up for.
We're introducing a new truck.
Raptor Born in Baja is an inside look at the trials and tribulations of an off-road race team at the infamous Baja 1000, the toughest point-to-point off-road race known to man and machine. But the real star of this film is the all-new Ford F-150 SVT Raptor truck. Bud Brutzman is the film's executive producer.
This is really one of those epic battles and journeys where people are overcoming stuff, and we have technology, and we have, we had the adversity of time. We're racing 1,000 miles across the desert in a prototype vehicle, so it's kind of like man versus machine versus nature.
It's not every day you find a movie star that's 7,000 pounds and runs on all four, but this superstar is altogether different.
Take a truck like that, take it on the hardest conditions known to man, and race it.
While the Raptor might be an unexpected celebrity, it attracted some unexpected gearheads to the red carpet, like General Hospital's Marissa Ramirez.
I have a thing with trucks and cars, and I'm a big car person, and I drive like a special edition FJ Cruiser, and we're fixing it up, and maybe one day we'll race in the Baja.
Raptor Born in Baja airs at noon this Sunday on the Speed Channel. From Hollywood, Jeannette Rocher, NewsWatch LA. Good evening, I'm Jeannette Rocher in the NewsWatch newsroom. Our top story tonight, a gas line explosion kills a Los Angeles firefighter. It happened in a South Los Angeles strip mall. The explosion ripped open this credit union on 4th and Crenshaw. Firefighter Brian Williams was killed while trying to find the source of the leak. In downtown Los Angeles, service workers took to the streets. They're demanding better pay and job security. More than 500 protesters shut down Broadway Avenue around noon today. The demonstrators say they'll hold more protests over the weekend. And finally tonight, film and TV legend Betty White has a new career. She's the official ambassador of the Los Angeles Zoo. White accepted the honorary title today at a city-sponsored ceremony. White says her goal is to bring more children to the zoo. And that's going to do it for tonight. Thanks for tuning in for NewsWatch LA. I'm Jeannette Rocher. Have a great night.